Morning, everybody. It's, it's wonderful to be here today. I can tell you that anytime you have a chance to have the eyes of the world on the city of Newark, on the state of New Jersey, and at the Prudential Center, it makes for quite an experience, an incredible day, and I'm humbled, honored, and excited to be here. Along with my special guest, please give a nice hand. All right. So August 26th is the big day, 9 p.m. We'll be here with the greatest artist in the world. Woo, that's right. Josh Harris and David Blitzer acquired the Prudential Center in New Jersey Devils about 6 years ago. And if you would have told me then what we have now, which is a top 10 building in the world, I would have been blown away at that time. And you're talking about, I think, the best music executives in the world, with Sean Seda and Brian Gale and Star Butler and Michelle McCarthy, led by our great president, Hugh Weber. I don't think there's any group in the world that's more talented and more driven, and we're absolutely thrilled. I can tell you, though, years ago, in the early 80s, as a young teenager, I was watching TV, and all I kept seeing was these ads. Call your local cable company. Do you guys remember what you had to tell them? I want my MTV. And I did. I actually called. It worked. It took a year, but I kept calling. It's one of the great direct marketing campaigns in the world. So I called and said, I want my MTV. And they said, not yet, young man. But eventually I got my MTV. And to think now that the VMAs, kind of the Super Bowl of youth, is here is amazing. I can tell you that a little bit about why we do what we do. We do what we do because we think we can make a difference in the world. And we do what we do because we think that there's a kid out there, or maybe 1,000, that aspire to be on this same stage, maybe 5 years from now, or 10 years from now, or 15 years from now. And if one great thing comes out of the VMAs coming to the Prudential Center, it's that maybe there's that one kid in New Jersey who's going to be inspired beyond reason, inspired to work hard and dedicate him or herself to music and this great craft that they can someday and one day be on this very stage here. So I am humbled and honored. I will get you to the real talent here. First up is a good friend, an incredible governor of this amazing state. Please give a nice warm welcome for the Honorable Phil Murphy.
Thank you, Scott. Thank you, man. What a treat to be here today. This is a big deal. Scott, thank you for not only your introduction, but your leadership here. You and your team are exceptional, and it makes a huge difference, not just in Newark, obviously, but also in the whole state of New Jersey. I want to also give a shout out to Bruce Gilmer, who we're going to hear from in a minute, who's here representing the organization that's going to run the show here on August 26th, and all the enormous work that's going to lead up to that. It's going to be an incredible night. I want to also, let's give it one more time. Let's hear a shout out for Moon Person to my left. The Rutgers University drum line. Are you? Secretary of State Tahisha Ways in the house. Tahisha, great to have you here. I will be mercifully brief. This is a big, as Joe Biden would say, this is a big deal for Newark, for this building, for this state. The VMAs are about as big a night in entertainment, certainly in music entertainment, as it gets. And I echo what Scott said. If it just touches, if it changes the trajectory of even just one young life of a young gal or guy who are looking up, aspiring to be one of the stars of either August 26th or in the rich decades of musical history in this state or beyond, then it will have been worth it. And I think it celebrates the fact that the VMAs are going to be here. It acknowledges and celebrates the enormous entertainment and specifically music tradition in this state. You think about Frank Sinatra, the Fugees, My Chemical Romance, Whitney Houston, Bruce Springsteen, The Boss, who's won a bunch of VMAs. Bon Jovi, by the way, their set list from opening night is right behind me. They opened this place with 10 shows. On and on and on. Gloria Gaynor, bless her heart, she had the great anthem, I Will Survive. And Newark is not only proving I will survive, I will thrive. And Newark is thriving. And it is doing so because it's got a great leader. It's got an extraordinary leader. And I want to make sure we all give a shout out to the one, the only, the singular boss of this great community, the Honorable Raz J. Baraka's in the house with us. So for all of the above reasons, this is a huge deal for Newark, for New Jersey. I thank the VMAs for coming here. Scott, thank you for hosting us so graciously. There's going to be a ton of work leading up to thousands and thousands of man and woman hours leading up to August 26th. And I can't wait to be here that night with bells on. Thank you all, folks.
Thank you, Governor. Next up, you'll hear from a great friend to this organization. I can tell you as CEO of HBSC, I travel oftentimes between Camden and Newark. The Mayor Ras Baraka has been a treasure and a gem for this city and this organization. I think he's one of the few mayors in the world, certainly in the ones that I've worked with, that has an incredible balance of helping the community, yet fostering a business environment where we can thrive. And that is a tough, tough nut to crack. And please give a warm welcome for our mayor, Ras Baraka.
Great day for Newark, right? Great day for New Jersey. But you know, I'm the mayor of Newark, so incredible day for Newark. I just want to thank Scott O'Neill and the entire organization, the Harris Blitzer organization, and the work they've been doing here at the Prudential Arena. Hugh Weber, everybody that works here every single day, because this arena and the success that it's experiencing here in the city of Newark is one of the reasons why VMA is here with us today. And so we want to thank them, Bruce Gilmer and Video Music Awards and all of the folks that are going to make this event take place on August 26th. Want to thank them for choosing Newark. Probably, I think it's the 4th time only outside of LA and New York. Newark, New Jersey. You know, there's many places that they could have been. We're so grateful that Newark was on their radar, that they choose to land the moon guy right here in the city of Newark, right? It's awesome. So I want to thank our governor. You see his savvy, you see his music acumen. He ran down all of the I was over there like, oh, wait a minute. The MTV Music Awards that I know about was probably Run DMC and Aerosmith, Walk This Way. That's my age group, right? But, you know, it's incredible, incredible, incredible. I would have never imagined that here as the mayor of the city of Newark, that we'd be getting VMA awards here in this community at this time when I get to be the mayor. It's an incredible, incredible treat. I get to excite my daughters and their friends about the fact that the Video Music Awards are going to be right here in the city of Newark. And so we created a proclamation for them, so we don't want them to walk away from our city with nothing. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but it says, whereas the MTV Video Music Awards ceremony has been one of the world's greatest stages for pop music, displaying the creativity of some of music's leading stars, honoring them for their outstanding work. It has spawned similar ceremonies in Europe, Japan, Asia, and Brazil. And whereas the MTV Video Music Awards ceremony is coming to Newark's own Prudential Center this year for the first time, recognizing that outstanding venue, our diverse and superb hospitality, and Newark's long and historic role as a center of music, which includes such performers of the past as Sarah Vaughan, Paul Simon, and those of the present like Queen Latifah. And whereas Mayor of Newark, I salute the MTV Video Music Awards ceremony as it brings the moon person to Newark this year. Welcome the ceremony, all the performers and honorees, and everyone attending to our great city, and wish them joy and happiness at this event. Therefore, I, Ras Baraka, Mayor of the city of Newark, do hereby recognize MTV Video Music Awards ceremony and urge all residents, employees, and visitors in the city of Newark to join me in this special tribute to the MTV Video Music Awards ceremony. God bless y'all.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. And on behalf of Viacom and MTV, wanted to introduce Bruce Gilmer. He's the global head of music and talent at Viacom and the executive producer of MTV's VMAs. They call it the Super Bowl of youth. I think more appropriate here, the Stanley Cup of youth. Will you do?
Beautiful.
Okay, dude, come on up.
Wow.
We got you this little jersey here.
Amazing. Scott, that's good.
I'm gonna hug that.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
What an honor.
Do you want me to hold this for you?
Sure, could you?
Maybe I'll hold it behind you when you speak.
That's
Would that be
great.
awkward?
Thank you. Thank you so much, Scott. All right, everybody. Good morning. How we doing? Awesome. I have some very important people to thank, so I'm going to keep my notes right here in front of me. So we want to thank Governor Murphy, Mayor Baraka, and of course Scott, the Prudential Center, the residents of Newark for such a warm welcome. We're working closely with the governor and mayor's office to bring MTV VMAs to the great state of New Jersey for the very first time. Couldn't be more excited. Prudential Center is a perfect venue for the VMAs. We're here in the home state of so many iconic musicians. Governor, Mayor Scott mentioned most of them. I'll do it again because they're all worthy. The Boss, Bon Jovi, Queen Latifah from right here in Newark, the late, incomparable Whitney Houston, Sarah Vaughan, Frankie Valli. I could stand up here and go on forever. We don't have forever. Who would you like? Sinatra. Chairman of the board, of course. Many, many more. We can go on all day. Bringing Viacom's biggest event to a state with such rich cultural and musical history is truly a thrill for all of us, truly. And we're engaging Newark's strong sense of community in the process. Now, the VMAs will no doubt deliver significant impact to the local economy, but there's much more. We have great local activations planned around the city, and it will involve local schools and community leaders as well. Over a 5-year period, MTV, VH1, and Save the Music have worked close to close the gap in music education that exists across 38 Newark schools. To celebrate our progress, we're giving away VMA tickets to one of our partner schools, and that's Newark Sparringer High School and their music technology program. So thanks again, Governor, Mayor Scott, Prudential Center, residents of Newark. We look forward to an epic show. Thanks very much.
Little hand, another hand for Oradell's own, New Jersey's own, Bruce Gilmer. Okay, now it wouldn't be us without a countdown clock. This is a sports venue. So if we could have the governor and mayor join us over here by our countdown clock in the unveiling, we'd appreciate it.
Let's go.
Give them a hand as they walk here. Come on now. Can I hear a drum roll, please? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ready to see.